Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Learn How to Sudoku, where we take a very easy variant Sudoku puzzle and we break it down in detail so that you can learn how to Sudoku. Today's very easy puzzle is called Thropki by Michael Lefkowitz, and here are the rules. We have normal Sudoku rules apply, which means in every cell in the grid, place a single digit such that every row, column, and designated 9-cell region contains the digits 1 through 9 exactly once each. And we have Thropki dots, where digits separated by a white dot differ by 3, and digits separated by a black dot are in a 3-to-1 ratio. So, for example, say this was a 4 here. These digits would have to be 1 or 7, because those are the only digits which are 3 away from 4. And in addition, say this was a 3 here, then this would have to be 1 or 9 to be in a 1-to-3 ratio with 3. And those are all the rules. If you like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's learn how to Sudoku. Okay, where should we start here? The only digits that can be next to a black Thropki dot are, you can have 1 and 3, 2 and 6, and 3 and 9. Anything else doesn't work. Because either if it's like 4, it can only be in a 1-to-3 ratio with 12 or 1 and 1/3. Obviously, neither of which are digits, and then it works for every other digit there. So the black Thropki dots can only be next to 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 6, and 9. Does that help any? I am not sure. Okay. One thing, though, about Thropki... So this is actually going to be interesting. If you've done modular lines, these white Thropki dots work basically very similar to... Well, not similar to modular lines, but they divide into sets where you have to have the same modulo if they are in the white, if they are next to a white dot. So these 3 cells are the same modulo 3, or the same set of modulo 3, right? If you have one of these being 1, 3, say you had 1 being one of these, that means it must be next to 4 because it's 3 away from that, and then that must be next to 7. So you always will have either 1, 4, 7, 2, 5, 8, or 3, 6, 9 in these sets of 3 modulo lines or modulo dots in a row. That means these digits must also be the same modulo set. Well, the thing in this central box is you have 2 cells or 2 sets of cells which are in a 3-to-1 ratio. That means one of them has to be 3 with either 1 or 9, but because we have a 3 guaranteed in one of them, that means the other one cannot contain a 3, which means the other set has to be 2 and 6. So you're guaranteed you cannot have a 2, 3, or 6 in the rest of this box. Well, where are 2, 3, and 6 in column 5 then? They have to be in these modulo sets. And 2, that would mean this has to be 2 or 6. This must be 2 or 6. 2 has to be next to, or it can't be 2 there. It's 5 or 6 here. This is 5, 6, and 5, 6, which would be 5 would be surrounding 2 and 8. 6 would be surrounding 3 and 9. So that means the remaining digits in column 5 must be a 1, 4, 7 triplet, which eliminates 1, 4, and 7 in the rest of the box. So no 1 here, no 1 here. So this will mark as red. We don't know where yellow... so this is 1 mod 3. 0 mod 3 and 2 mod 3 must be these sets here. That means the remaining digits in this central box are 5 and 8, which are 2 mod 3s. Well, this cannot be 1 mod 3 because you can only have 3 digits that are 1 mod 3. Can't be 2 mod 3 because you can't have 2 digits, which are 2. You already have a digit here, which is 2 mod 3, which means these must be 0 mod 3. So this has to be 3, 9, and 6. So 3, 9 here means this is not 3 or 9. That's 6, which means these can't be blue. So this must be not 3, 6, or 9. So this has to be 2 here, which is a 1 to 3 ratio with 6. So this is 2, which is yellow. This can't be 2, 3, 6, or 9. It has to be 1, which is in a 1 to 3 ratio with 3. So this is red, this is blue. We have blue here. This can't be 3 or 6 or 2, so this is 9, which makes this 3 to be in a 1 to 3 ratio. 3 must be then next to a 6. This is a set of 3 digits, which are the same. We have yellow here. Therefore, this must be yellow to be 3 away from that. Therefore, this can't be 3 yellows here. It must be 3 reds. So then we have 1 and 7 surrounding 4. So this is 4 with 1 and 7 surrounding it. That leaves these two as red. Well, these cannot be red. This is either blue or this is yellow. Well, if this were blue, we'd have 4 blues in this left central box, but we can't have that because only the 3, 6, and 9 can be part of the blue set. So this has to be blue here then, and this must be yellow here. These are blue and blue. That means we have 2 out of 3, 6, and 9 here. This has to be 9, actually, because we already have 3 and 6 in the box. So this is 9, which forces this to be 6. That eliminates 6 and 9 in the rest of the column. Well, this can't be 2 here to be in a 1 to 3 ratio. So this is 1, 3. Therefore, this must be 2 here, and this must be 6 to be in a 1 to 3 ratio. 6 eliminates 6 here, so this must be 5, which is surrounded by 2 and 8. So these are all yellow. These can't be yellow. These are all blue. So this must be 6 next to 3 and 9. Now, if we had a 3 here, the problem is it's in a 1 to 2 ratio with 1 or 9. And if we have 1, 3 here, that would eliminate all possibilities for that cell. If we have 3, 9 here, that would eliminate all possibilities for that cell. So this cannot be 1, 3, or 9. It's 2 and 6 as a pair. Okay. So if we had a 6 here, the problem is this would be 3 or 9, but that's not 3 or away from the other 3 or 9 here. So this cannot be 6. This must be 2, which makes that 6. So these are all yellow. It was all yellow. This is blue. This cannot be 2 and 6. We are guaranteed then a 3 here. We're not sure which. In this right central box, we have 3 reds and 3 blues, so this must be yellow here. That's 3 yellows in row 5, which means this must be red here, because we have 3 blues and 3 yellows already in the row. Remaining digits of column 2, we have 4, 5, 7, 8. This cannot be 5 or 8, it's 4 or 7. 1 eliminates 1 here. This can't be 4. These two digits cannot be both yellow, cannot be both blue, because we have 3 yellows already in this lower central box. We have 2 blues in column 4, so these have to be both red. So this is red and red. This is red or yellow. We're not sure which. This must be 5 to be next to the 2, to be 3 away from that. It must be 8 there. 8 cannot be here, whereas 8 in this right central box, it has to be here. This then becomes a 2-5 pair here. These have to be the same set. They cannot be blue because we already have 2 blues in the row. They can't be yellow because of the 3 yellows in the box, so they're both red. That means the remaining digits in column 8 cannot have red because we have 3 reds already. So this is guaranteed to be 1 or 7. That's only going to be 3 away from 4, so that's 4. This can't be 1 because of the 147 triplet in the column. Therefore, this is 3 or 9 is guaranteed blue. We don't know which ones these are. Where is 6 in this lower central box? Can't be here because of 6 in the column, so it has to be here, and this is 6. Where is 6 remaining? We have 8 6s. We know where the last 6 has to be. It has to be there. Okay. This is 1 or 3, so this is blue or red, which makes this also blue or red. If this were, we can't have 3 and 6 here because we have a 6 in the box, so this has to be both reds. So no blue, this is red, which means this can't be red, that's blue. This is 3, this is 1, that must be next to 4. This can't be 8, so this is 2 or 5. We are guaranteed a 4 in one of these cells. Right? It's 4 that's next to 1 or 7. So 4 has to be one of these cells. Where is 4 then in column 6? Can't be here because one of these has to be 4. Can't be here or here, so 4 has to be here. Okay, 3 eliminates 3 here. So that's 9 and 3. Where is 3 in row 2 then? Can't be here because 3 is in the boxes. These are not blue. So this must be blue and is 3, which means this can't be 3. That's 9, which means this can't be 9. That's 3. 3 and 9 eliminate 3 and 9 in the rest of the column. So this is 1, which is in a 1 to 3 ratio with 3. 1 eliminates 1 here, so that's 7, which makes this 4 and 1. This can't be 1 anymore. That's 7. 7 eliminates 7 here, so that's 1. Remaining digits of this upper right-hand box are 1 and 9. This can't be 9 because of 9 in the row, so that's 1. This is 9. So this is red, and we have blue here. We have only 4 and 7 remaining in column 7. In column 9 are 2 and 5 remaining. In column 8, we have 8 and 9 remaining. Okay. So this has to be 4 or 7. We need another yellow in row 8. It cannot be here because of the 3 yellows in the box, so yellow has to be here. Since this is yellow and yellow, this cannot be a yellow-yellow pair to add up to be 3 apart from each other, so this must be red and red. We have a guaranteed now 3 reds in column 2, which eliminates red in the rest of the column, so these are both yellow. We have 3 yellows in this left central box, so therefore this must be red. So no 4, 7 here, no 5, 8 here. We have We need 3 yellows in row 9. This can't be yellow because of the 3 yellows in the box. This can't be yellow because 3 yellows in the box. So where's the yellow in row 9? It has to, the last yellow in row 9, it must be here. So that makes this blue, and 9, this is 8, that's 9. 8 eliminates 8 here, so it's 2 and 8. 2 eliminates 2 here, so it's 5 and 2. This can't be 8, so this is 5, which makes this 8. That leaves this as 8 there. 8 eliminates 8 here, so it's 5, which makes this 8. This becomes a 2-5 pair here. This is 4 or 7. Remaining digits of row 2. Actually, let's do remaining digits of row 1. We have 5, 7, and 8. Okay. This can't be 5 because of 5 in the column. This can't be 8 because of 8 in the column. This can't be 5 because of 5 in the 2-5 pair in the column. So we have a 7-8 pair in row 1, which eliminates 7 and 8 in the rest of the row. So this is 5 and is yellow. Row 2. We have remaining digits as 2, 7, 9. 9 cannot be either of these, so 9 has to be here, which is blue. That means 2 and 7 remain here. This can't be 2 because of 2 in the column, so this is 7. That's 2. Got yellow here. This is red here. 7 eliminates 7 in the rest of the box, so this is 8. That's 7, which makes that yellow there. This red. Remaining digit in column 4 is a red, and it has to be 1. So that means because of the 4, 7 in the box, this is then 5 and yellow. Remaining digits in row 3 are 2 and 8. This can't be 8 because of 8 in the row column. So that's 2, which makes that 8. And these are both yellow. They were all yellow. 7 eliminates 7 here, so that's 4 and 7, which eliminates 7 here, so it's 4 and 7. 8 is 3 away only from 5, so that's 5 and 2. 5 eliminates 5 here, so it's 2 and 5. Remaining red in column 1 is a 1. Remaining other digit in column 1 is a 3 and is blue. 1 is only 3 away from 4. This can't be 1 or 4. It's 7, which makes this 4, which makes that 7, which makes that 4. We have 3 and 9 remaining in row 9, so they're both blue. We have a 9 remaining in row 8, so that's blue. That means in this lower central cell, we have to have a red left, and that's 1. And this is red, and that's 7. So then we have 7, this is 9, and that's 3. And that's how you solve it. Fairly straightforward. Yeah, I mean, it's just basically you have to sort of understand how these 3-to-1 ratios and these white dot differences, which are 3 apart from each other, work, sort of. It's actually kind of interesting how it essentially turned into sort of a modulo line exercise. Yeah, pretty interesting how that interacted. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Learn How to Sudoku, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.